Well, we saw mostly cloudy skies throughout the day today. That, as a result, kept temperatures down and kept rain chances low. If we'd seen a little bit more sunshine, we would have seen a lot more in the way of showers and storms across the area. We're seeing a few right now in Storm Shield 4 Doppler, but looks like this is about all we're going to see here for this evening. Mainly across our inland counties, as you can see, we're still tracking some rain through parts of Glades and into Hendry County. This is basically crossing over the county line, heading into the LaBelle area, and eventually going to be moving in extreme northeast Lee County. So Alva down towards Lehigh Acres, going to be seeing some downpours here in about another half hour or so, and also some other storms trying to develop well inland into Collier County. They may try to track towards Highway 29, basically from Immokalee all the way down towards Everglades City, perhaps in another hour or so. That is if they hold together. Temperatures into the upper 70s, low to mid 80s. We haven't really seen a lot of sunshine today, and as a result, those temperatures staying down today, low to mid 80s for highs for most areas. It looks like we'll stay mostly cloudy for this evening. The chance for rain only about 20 to 30% here across the area, and then it looks like we'll be mostly dry for tomorrow. Another round of showers and storms in the forecast for tomorrow with mostly cloudy skies, and then a drying trend towards the end of the week. You can clearly see how the clouds, though, coming in from the Gulf have really contributed to the mostly cloudy skies throughout the day, and this is really where most of the rain was today. And as a result of the clouds basically keeping the sun out, we didn't really get the atmosphere going to get those showers and storms. One of the things that we didn't see get going was the sea breeze that would have aided in developing some of those showers and storms. And we're going to gradually see this pattern stick around with us here through tomorrow with a drying trend and an increase in the winds by Friday into the upcoming weekend before we track our next cold front, which is slated to arrive by the middle of next week. Fortunately, things looking quiet in the tropics for the time being, but we may have to watch towards the end of October for the possibilities of development in the Caribbean. We'll keep you updated on that. But the big weather changes for next week, as I was talking about yesterday, huge dip in the jet stream. Look at how the pattern changes here, where we get this big dip in the jet stream. That's going to allow a cold front to push through the area. Looks like on Wednesday. So Wednesday through next Friday and next week, temperatures cooling off nicely, a big drop in the humidity, and it looks like also a pretty decent chance for rain out ahead of that front for the early part of next week. Predictors showing tomorrow a few scattered showers and storms across the area. Same thing for Thursday, although to a lesser extent. And then it looks like Friday, things starting to dry out with lower chances for rain here for Friday into part of the weekend. Here's a look at your 7-day forecast. 30% chance tomorrow, 20% on Thursday, turning breezy Friday and Saturday. Temperatures staying mainly in the mid to upper 80s. I think we'll see a little bit more sunshine to allow some warmer temperatures. And then it's right after the 7-day period that we'll see those cooler temperatures by next Wednesday.
That part sounds good. Thank you, Derek. A new reason to play it safe and pay inside when you're putting gas in your car. The new development that could mean you're risking having your car getting skimmed, or it might even get worse, the chances of it. On video, a guy pulling out a gun, firing at somebody in this parking lot with a woman and child in his car. What an eyewitness is sharing about this violent encounter. Next on Fox 4 News at 6.
At Rooms to Go, you can have your customized iSofa in your home in days, not months. The secret? It all starts right here at our factory in Mississippi, where our upholstery is manufactured. And with iSofa, you customize it yourself. Pick your style, pick your color, pick your pillows, and we'll do the rest. We can get you your custom iSofa in days. No waiting, because our sofas are built right here in America. Come check out what's new in my furniture collection, exclusively at Rooms to Go.
I just had a very educational ride with Nina.
Did you learn anything?
Where do I begin? So all this stuff goes into a safety check.
Yep.
It's a long list.
It's important stuff.
Test the smoke detector.
Yep.
Check the breaker box.
Yep.
Meter the GFCIs.
Ground fault circuit interrupters.
Well, I knew that.
Call 888-8-SPARKY.
Nina, you make it look easy.
Thanks, but don't do it yourself.
Who's your guy?
Right here, Dad.
The Infiniti QX60. Impressive performance and seating for 7. Lease the Infiniti QX60 for $399 a month. Visit your local Infiniti retailer.
Fort Myers Marine invites you to see the Nautic Star deck boats and center consoles. Family-friendly deck boats designed with your comfort in mind from 20 to 24 feet, powered by Yamaha outboards. Fort Myers Marine also has the Nautic Star Coastal Series center consoles. Innovative new designs make family comfort and fun a priority. For the serious fishermen, Nautic Star offers offshore center consoles from 20 to 28 feet, powered by Yamaha outboards. Nautic Star and Fort Myers Marine, your answer to affordable boating and family fun. Fowler Street, Fort Myers.
Get to Nissan's Truck Month today and save big on Nissan's family of trucks. Like the award-winning Frontier, the Titan XD, and Titan, backed by America's best bumper-to-bumper truck warranty. Hurry into your local Nissan dealer today. Truck Month and these great offers end soon. Take on today. Now get 0% financing for up to 60 months on 12 models, or save up to $10,760 on select models.
All new at 6, a road rage incident turning into a shooting in Clawson, Michigan. This whole thing seen on this surveillance video. Police say the tensions escalated while the two drivers were just trying to make a turn. Now, the driver pulled into a parking lot, so did the other one behind the other. One guy gets out of his car, the other one tries to run him over, barely missing him, and this is the money shot where he pulls the gun. Moments later, that other driver came out with a gun and fired a shot toward this guy.
Our victim saying, yeah, he flipped me off, I flipped him off. There were some words exchanged. And within a matter of seconds, he almost gets run over by a car. And a couple seconds after that, could have been shot and killed.
This is nuts. This is not worth it. An employee at a bar saw the whole thing, says the gunman had a woman and child in his car when he's shooting at somebody. Police are still looking for everybody involved. They got some good images to work with. 4 in your corner with information to help you protect yourself. Reporter Catherine Marsh showing you some of your options when it comes to learning self-defense. #MeToo. The prominent Southwest Florida women now adding their names and their stories to a growing movement to empower women who've been harassed and abused. You're watching Fox 4 News at 6.
A message from Rock Solid. Hurricane Irma hit us hard, so Rock Solid is reaching out by giving you free countertops for your kitchen. You only pay for fabrication and installation. That's right, free countertops from Rock Solid. Call now at 596-7676.
The Mercedes-Benz GLE can help protect you from the unpredictable and the distracted. Its cameras, radar, and sensors can help prevent just about any surprise. Well, almost. Lease the GLE 350 for $599 a month at your local Mercedes-Benz dealer. Mercedes-Benz, the best or nothing.
Hi, I'm Taylor here at Garden Street You Pull It, where I can find the part I need at an amazing low price. Like to work on your car and love to save money? Come to Garden Street You Pull It today. Bring your own tools, pull just the part you need, and save. Garden Street You Pull It has the largest selection of used car inventory in Southwest Florida. But what I really love is look at this place. It's so clean and organized, with new inventory arriving every day. Garden Street, recycling done right.
Hyundai has an all-wheel drive SUV for every stage of your life. Urban adventure? That's Tucson. Taking that next step? Check out the Santa Fe Sport. Full-time chauffeuring? Your 7-passenger Santa Fe awaits. And with America's best warranty, whichever stage you're in.
You just saved me from getting a minivan. Give him some love.
Better is the reason to buy Hyundai. Get a Santa Fe Sport for $129 a month, or get up to $6,000 total savings, plus 2-year or 24,000-mile complimentary maintenance. Hurry in today.
At Rooms To Go, you can have your customized iSofa in your home in days, not months. The secret? It all starts right here at our factory in Mississippi, where our upholstery is manufactured. And with iSofa, you customize it yourself. Pick your style, pick your color, pick your pillows, and we'll do the rest. We can get you your custom iSofa in days. No waiting, because our sofas are built right here in America. Come check out what's new in my furniture collection, exclusively at Rooms To Go.
Florida is our home too, which is why all of us at Ford Motor Company are committed to helping our family of dealers, customers, all Floridians, restore their lives. If you've been affected by Hurricane Irma, we're offering you the same pricing as our Ford family of employees. Plus, you won't need to make any payments until next year. Ford family of employee pricing, plus no payments until 2018. helping to get our Florida family on the road to recovery.
A message from Rock Solid. Hurricane Irma hit us hard, so Rock Solid is reaching out by giving you free countertops for your kitchen. You only pay for fabrication and installation. That's right, free countertops from Rock Solid. Call now at 596-7676.
Live from the station that's in your corner, you're watching Fox 4 News at 6.
And we thank you for watching Fox 4 News at 6. It's been well over a month since Hurricane Irma slammed into southwest Florida and the rest of the state. And now farmers in 44 Florida counties may be eligible for federal loans in the wake of the storm. You can see the damage, but the money might not help. But a lot of farmers around the state are dealing with something else right now. 4 in Your Corner's Alex Hagan explains, all new at 6.
Really have to get stuff in the ground and get started.
This land is Daniel Cavasso's livelihood.
Another day in paradise.
Growing baby greens and rice grain. But today, tilling these fields for a different reason.
Actually aerating the land a little bit, so we're kind of drying it out.
And this is why.
Bermuda Triangle, this little spot here.
For weeks, Daniel hasn't been able to get his tractors out on his land.
Because we'll just get stuck and, we'll just make a mess of the field.
Hurricane Irma packing a punch on his produce.
Just starting the process all over,
Of course, Hurricane Irma was the starting point for these issues, but it's that continuous rainfall we've seen over the last month that's causing even bigger problems.
Usually try to hit the Thanksgiving window for harvest, with our spring mix, our main commodity. So we're going to be late on that window.
The good news for farmers like Daniel in Palm Beach and Indian River County may be eligible for federal loans after Irma inflicted $2.5 billion in losses for the industry. But more assistance is needed, according to Florida's Ag Commissioner who visited D.C. recently.
6 weeks, if you've lost everything, is a very long period of time. 6 weeks for families in Immokalee who have nothing to pick.
The hope is our nation's leaders will answer the call and help out those farmers
all day, every day,
to keep their livelihoods going.
We can't just quit. We have to keep going.
This week, the U.S. Senate is expected to take up a $36 billion disaster relief package. But at this point, it does not include any agricultural assistance, for Florida. Storm shield for Doppler radar sweeping mostly clear across southwest Florida. So are things going to stay this quiet? Chief Meteorologist Derek Beasley in the Weather Center with a closer look at what's going on.
Well, Patrick, we had lots of clouds throughout the day today that kept temperatures down. Still managed to get into the 80s across the area. We've seen a few showers popping up within the past couple of hours, but overall not much rain going on across the area. You can see around Alva and LaBelle. It looks like between Alva and LaBelle we're seeing a pretty decent shower there, and also getting a little bit closer to Everglades City there. Some of those showers creeping a little bit closer there into eastern Collier County. Temperatures into the 70s and 80s. It looks like we'll be mainly into the 70s and 80s here for this evening. Skies mostly cloudy overnight. Chances for rain continue into tomorrow, but we're looking at a pretty decent cool down on the 7-day forecast. We'll talk about that and, of course, your weekend forecast coming up.
You can talk about a cool down all you want with us. It sounds great. A social media campaign created to unite victims of sexual harassment or sexual assault has gone global, and now a lot of women here in Southwest Florida are joining this really important conversation. The hashtag #MeToo has become a rallying cry, giving strength to those who've remained silent, felt ashamed. This is after several actresses and other women came forward claiming a notable Hollywood producer assaulted them. And as 4 in Your Corner's Jasmine Miner is finding out, some local political leaders are now joining this movement too. Right, Jasmine?
Patrick, I'm not afraid has got to be the best 3 words to describe the movement taking over social media. Why? Because women across the nation are speaking up, like you said, against sexual and domestic violence, including those right here at home.
Thank you for calling out your Domestic and Sexual Violence Center. How may I help?
The calls keep coming here at the Abuse and Counseling Treatment Center. In fact, the number of calls has doubled in recent years as more women speak up.
Everybody's got that voice and should speak up, but it's hard. It's hard when you're put in a position of somebody having power over you.
The director says there's one place they hear about it the most.
I think we see it mostly in the workplace.
Some victims coming to counseling is the easy step. But speaking up in the workplace, kind of like this one, can be the toughest part. So thousands of women took to social media to share their personal sexual harassment stories using the hashtag #MeToo.
One of those women is local state representative Heather Fitzenhagen, who tweeted hashtag #MeToo and then shared that she's had, quote, personal experiences that was many years ago. ACT says it's not uncommon for women to talk about such things years later.
When people are afraid to speak up because they're fear of being fired.
Jennifer says many women don't come forward because they are afraid no one will believe their story.
And it usually is true. They're not going to say anything.
How do you say something?
I know. It's a very tough thing, and it takes a very strong person to speak up and say, no, I'm not going to allow this to happen.
So what does she suggest you do? Keep using your voice.
It's important because you have to stop that person because there is somebody that may be taking that position after you, and the same thing is going to happen to them.
If you or someone you know is dealing with a domestic or sexual harassment situation, ACT tells me the best thing to do is seek resources, which you can find on their 24/7 hotline at 239-939-3112. Jasmine Miner, Fox 4 in your corner.
Good information. Thank you, Jasmine. We'll put it on our website as well, Fox 4 Now. Studies show that 1 in 3 women find themselves in an abusive relationship at some point, and a lot of men also find themselves in the same place. In honor of Domestic Violence Awareness Month, 4 in Your Corner's Catherine Marsh speaking with some of the experts about the best ways to safely defend yourself. Trainers at Title Boxing in Naples say a strong offense is just as important as a strong defense. If you find yourself in a situation where you need to defend yourself, they suggest learning how to safely protect yourself by knowing just a few simple moves.
These just give you the basics on how to get to something or someone or help another person, protecting your face, big motions and movements, and just popping them if you have to.
I've had some people tell me that it helps with their anxiety. Some people tell me it helps them get out of maybe an abusive relationship.
She's talking about the actual punching with the punching bag there. It helps them get out. Title Boxing has classes that can actually teach you self-defense, but the experts say the best defense is just to leave any relationship that's abusive. If you or someone you know is involved in an abusive relationship, physical or verbal, you can call the local domestic violence hotline. It's so important we're giving to you again, 239-939-3112. Neighbors in the Dunbar community of Fort Myers are closer to finding out if they're still living on toxic soil. Tomorrow, GFA International Incorporated is going to test the soil between Henderson and South Street to see what, if any, toxins might remain after a former water treatment dumping site was there years ago. Arsenic was found in this soil 10 years ago. The Department of Environmental Protection conducted new tests over the summer, but the city says the new round of tests should be more conclusive than those. Business is booming in downtown Cape Coral, but if you've been there, you know finding a parking spot can be tough. It's in high demand. As we speak, city leaders discussing a plan to add more than 40 new parking spots to the downtown entertainment district. The $14 million project would add these spots to existing parking lots, but there will be less on-street parking for you. The city says the goal is to make it easier for you to walk to and from businesses and from business to business. The top seat in Southwest Florida's largest city is up for grabs during the general election, which is now just a few weeks away, November 7th. And 4 in Your Corner giving you the chance to speak directly to the men who are vying for your vote. Joe Coviello and Mark Hollow are running for Cape Coral mayor, largest city in Southwest Florida. And tomorrow, Hollow will be featured on Fox 4 Morning News at 8 o'clock. Coviello is going to join us on Thursday. And we want you to join the conversation ahead of time. So please head to our Facebook page and post the questions you'd like to hear them answer, and then you can hear how it goes live on the air during Fox 4 Morning News. City leaders in Naples are looking to increase their salaries with your tax dollars. Tomorrow, City Council is going to consider pay raises for the mayor and city council members. Right now, the mayor makes only $30,000 a year. City council members only make $23,000 a year. If the raises are approved, they could make up to $50,000 and $40,000 respectively. The city manager claims it's actually really hard for average citizens to hold a seat given those current salaries. They got to keep their other jobs. President Trump expressing support for an agreement struck between two leading lawmakers, to extend federal benefits to health insurers. I should say payments, but it's essentially benefits. Senator Lamar Alexander and a top Democrat agreeing on a plan to extend the federal payments that Trump has actually blocked. Trump says the White House has to be involved in what he calls, quote, a short-term deal. He says he still thinks a system where funding is given to states through federal block grants is the best long-term plan as they try to get rid of Obamacare. A judge in Hawaii blocking the latest version of President Trump's travel ban just hours before it was set to take effect. A U.S. district judge granting Hawaii's request to temporarily block that federal government from enforcing the policy. He found Trump's executive order had the same problems that the initial travel ban did, that a lot of other courts had problems with too. Florida's Attorney General Pam Bondi urging students at University of Florida to stay away from Thursday's speech. It's planned to be given by a white nationalist. Bondi says she thinks that law enforcement will be well prepared, but Richard Spencer's words could spur violence, she says, that could put students and staff in harm's way. Governor Rick Scott, anticipating violence, has since declared a state of emergency just in anticipation. And as 4 in Your Corner's Malcolm Johnson explains, a lot of you have a lot to say about all of this.
Governor Rick Scott is declaring a state of emergency in preparation for a speech to be delivered by white nationalist Richard Spencer at the University of Florida Thursday. UF expects to pay $500,000 on security for the event. As a public institution, the school is legally obligated to allow the expression of different viewpoints, although the school's president is urging students to not go and speak out against hate and racism. Spencer's expected arrival is already drawing a ton of reaction from Floridians, and many of you all, our viewers, are speaking out on our Facebook page. Teresa Farrell Parks says, I'm all for free speech, but not using tax dollars to protect bigotry. Protect yourself. If you have the audacity to voice hate openly, you get the fallout from it. Bill Panetta says, so much for freedom of speech, whether you like it or not. And Don Rogan thinks spending the money is a good move and says, we've had the heads up on this for weeks now. Governor Scott did the right thing, getting everyone ready in case it goes bad. Nothing wrong with being prepared. It's undetermined how things will play out in Gainesville Thursday, but the governor is activating the National Guard to help with security if needed. Malcolm Johnson, Fox 4, in your corner.
The University of Florida initially tried to ban that speaker, Mr. Spencer, from speaking on campus, but that was overturned. You can still join the community conversation right now when you call or text us 239-206-FOX4 or email us at news@fox4now. Are you thinking about getting an extended warranty on the next piece of furniture you buy? Just a second. 4 in Your Corner wants to do the homework for you first so you can save your money. And we're working on giving you more ways to protect your credit and debit card info at the gas pump. What we're finding out now that could have you paying inside more often. You're watching Fox 4 News at 6.
In your corner on Roku, Fox 4.
Hurricane claims, car accidents, medical malpractice, 888-SEAN-KING.
I love my Cornerstone kitchen, my cabinets, my appliances, my countertop. It's the kitchen I've always dreamed of, my dream kitchen. Come browse one of our showrooms and make your dream kitchen come true.
We can give you a new, beautiful kitchen or a full home remodel.
Visit our website and see what's cooking in my kitchen.
What is cooking, Grandma?
Come on, I'm starving.
Yeah, you're starving all right.
Cornerstone Builders of Southwest Florida, in business since 1988.
I love the countertops.
And I like the price.
Yeah, we'll take it.
That feeling, only better. The thrill of getting a better deal than you expected. At the Volkswagen Sell-Down event, you can get $1,000 cash back on a new 2017 Jetta.
Get $1,000 cash back or lease this 2017 Jetta S for just $109 a month after a $1,000 bonus. Offers end October 31st.
Right here, Dad.
The Infiniti QX60. Impressive performance and seating for 7.
Lease the Infiniti QX60 for $399 a month. Visit your local Infiniti retailer.
If you've been injured in a car accident, then you know the next steps are critical for your well-being now and down the road. First things first, call 1-800-ASK-GARY. We can find you the help you need, medically and legally. You do have rights, and you deserve to get the best treatment and cash settlement possible. For over a decade, more than 150,000 Floridians have dialed 1-800-ASK-GARY to help them find legal and medical